Hey friends, welcome back to the Destination Baby and Kids YouTube channel. This is Gina. I am super excited to be with you today to go over two really awesome baby bouncers. So the products that we are comparing today, I'm just gonna zoom out a little bit here so we can make sure we can see, is the BabyBjorn Bouncer. So this is called the BabyBjorn Bouncer Bliss. And then the other one that I have over here is the UPPAbaby Mira Bouncer. So these are two fabulous choices. They are going to be very different in terms of pricing. So what are the differences? Why would we pay more for one versus another? Let's get into a little bit of the differences. So to be fair, BabyBjorn, I'm gonna put the Mira box on the floor. The BabyBjorn product, the Bouncer Bliss, this is BabyBjorn's flagship product. So a lot of people seem to think that the front carrier that they do, like the one from the movie The Hangover, that's their big claim to fame. They are definitely known for their front carrier. But if you were curious, like what the first product was that was introduced to the US, I'm almost positive that it is going to be the Bouncer. So that is going to be their flagship product in terms of like encompassing what they're about as a brand. The biggest difference for me about this guy versus the Mira in terms of the pricing is going to be the place where it's made. So the BabyBjorn babysitter, or not babysitter, that's what they called it a million years ago. The BabyBjorn Bouncer Bliss is going to be made in Sweden. So people ask me all the time, do you have any products that aren't made in China? And it's like, really odd to me because the quality control from most of the stuff from China is absolutely excellent these days. But I do understand that some people want maybe a product that's made in the US or possibly in Europe. That's fine. Canada, great. BabyBjorn does it with this specific product. Now, not every BabyBjorn product is made in Sweden, but the Bouncer is. And the other thing that I thought was really interesting was that the Bouncer toys for this product that hook on, that the child touches and has contact with, that is also made in Sweden. So again, price point on this guy is going to be $259, and the price point on the UPPAbaby Mira is going to be $149. So it's counterintuitive, but Mira, even though it's less expensive, is going to come with more stuff that might be relevant and useful to you. But the cool thing is, if you wanted those same things from BabyBjorn, you could buy them separately. It's just going to cost you more. So both bouncers, I'm gonna actually take the bouncers out now and put the bouncers out so we can see them set up in action. Both of the bouncers will work from 8 pounds to 29 pounds. Both are supposed to be discontinued using after roughly 2 years of age. Here is our BabyBjorn Bouncer, just like that. And then the Bliss, and then I'm gonna grab the Mira. So the Mira comes with a travel bag included in the purchase price. So that is a really generous piece that UPPAbaby includes that BabyBjorn does not include. If you want that piece from BabyBjorn, you are going to have to pay an additional $40 for the travel bag. So a nice value add included with Mira that you do not get with BabyBjorn. Additionally, both of these products have, this one has an adjuster on the front to get this guy started. Woo! Got it started there. Almost got away from me. From a design standpoint, Mira actually I think has a more attractive front piece. Mira is going to have a little bit of wood right here on the bottom. It is Forest Council Stewardship certified, so I do love that. Bjorn on the bottom just has the plastic footwell. There's certainly nothing wrong with that, but it's just like from a design standpoint, it is kind of a pretty feature on the Mira that you get the little bit of wood. Mira also includes a shearling insert for a very small child, and both of these products have adjustable pieces coming over the lap intended to help secure the baby in place, and they are both adjustable. Now, this is where Mira might get an advantage just in terms of functionality over Bjorn. The Mira from UPPAbaby, the adjustment is here on the front. You squeeze a handle and then the seat will drop down to different levels. So it's a pretty straightforward adjustment. It would be easy to describe to someone over a telephone, let's say, how to do that. Bjorn, on the other hand, it's a hidden track on the inside of the seat. So it's a little more awkward when you are trying to adjust it. It's not by any means the end of the world. It's a bigger deal when the seat is intended to be in the more reclined position, because when you're sitting it upright, you're just going to grab it and kind of sit it up. I always find that getting it to recline is just a little bit more work. But both of these have the 3 different positions. And like with Mira, the lower 2 positions are 15 pounds and the top one is 20. It's probably the same for BabyBjorn. We would double check the book before we would promise you that, but my guess is that that's also the way it's supposed to be. And both of these products, after 20 pounds, you remove the fabric, you flip the fabric over, you put it back on, and the front piece will no longer be there. And then it's just a bouncing chair for children from 20 to 29 pounds and under 2 years of age. So, I think something that is useful to see, and the biggest difference between these 2 products is sort of the way they actually bounce children. So if we take our weighted doll from UPPAbaby and put them in both of the products, and we bounce the products, it is my personal opinion, and again, opinions, what do we say about opinions? Everybody's got one and it's usually poor. No, the point of this is that this is just my specific perspective. When you bounce the product, that is where you see the extra money going. I feel that the bounce on the BabyBjorn is more fluid. That doesn't mean that it is a better bounce. It just means that if I bounce it and step away, my feeling is that it's just a more fluid motion for the child sitting in the seat. The Mira, I'm gonna actually put this down because it has a slightly different foot design. When we bounce the Mira, it's still very fluid, but it feels to me a little bit more bouncy up and down and less fluid up and down. So very, very minimal difference. This is a product, I've sold BabyBjorn for almost 20 years. I've used BabyBjorn for my sister's 3 children. I totally have a bias just about the way that it functions. However, it's really expensive. It's a great product, but it's very expensive. $260 to start, $30 for an additional bag. Then if you want the toys, those are $60 to put on there. So it's getting up there in terms of price. And again, it is because it is impeccable quality. The design is basically flawless. You know, it was designed in the 60s and it's had time to really be perfected. So the product is tried, tested, true. Mira is sort of like everybody else that comes after iPhone that makes like a better phone than iPhone for a quarter of the price. And it's just because they're building off of an existing template and doing the tweaks and features that matter to people and hitting it at the price point that's probably more useful for consumers. So either one of these bouncers is fabulous. If you want to spend more money, get the little bit more fluid bouncing action, and the extra cost isn't prohibitive for you, then yeah, go with BabyBjorn. The other thing that's kind of awesome about BabyBjorn, I will say the fabrics are Oeko-Tex certified with Bjorn. They feel incredible to the touch. All of these products have removable, washable fabrics. This one, like I said, comes with the shearling, the Mira does. But with Bjorn, if you do the classic cotton or the soft jersey, it's really, really soft and beautiful. That being said, they're both gonna collapse down really easily. They're both super lightweight to travel with. So if you did want to travel with either of them, you'd be able to do that very simply. They both fold down pretty much into nothing, very skinny. Yeah, so it's whatever works out for you in terms of your budget, lifestyle. You do get way more fabric and color choices with BabyBjorn than you do with the Mira. Mira is available in 3 colors, so you have a tan, a brown, and a gray. Bjorn probably has like seriously 30 choices. And different fabrics are sometimes different pricing with this product. So you could conceivably get it for less, but you're not gonna touch the cost, efficacy, and value that you're gonna get out of a Mira with a Bjorn. So it's sort of like, they're similar, but they're different. Okay, so if you have questions or you have comments, please feel free to leave them below. If it makes sense, please feel free to hit like and subscribe. If you want to buy either of these products directly from me, you're welcome to do that. Head over to destinationbabykids.com. You can check it out there, purchase it directly off the website. And yeah, like, subscribe, comment. We will check it out, and feel free to check out my other videos, specifically ones just talking about the Mira and then just talking about this Baby Bjorn if you've got follow-up questions. Okay, thank you. See you in the next video.